Hello guys, my name is Pedro and I run Trade Extra GH in Ghana, TXGH. This is my first fundamental or my first basic video concerning FX and how to understand FX from the beginning, right? We're going to talk about candlesticks today for the first time and how to understand how candlesticks are formed, knowing the parts of a candlestick. As time goes on, we keep on giving out more and more videos step by step or systematically so that you understand FX or Forex properly. So to go straight to the chart, you could look at we having black and white candles, and with this, with this you could see that we have black, then we have white. In my chart, I've labeled the candles that are buying, okay, the bullish candles, I label them with white, and then the bearish candles that are selling, I label them with black. In other videos, in other people's setup, you will see that a green and a red. Let me see if I have anything like that. BTMM. Okay, we have something like this. Okay, so with this, we have red and the green candle, but I normally use the black and white. Okay, so black and white. Right. So yeah, so that is it. Now we need to understand what we are seeing here. So I'll go to my whiteboard and then I start to elaborate on how candlesticks are formed. With this, you'll be able to read every candle or identify any candle, regardless the color. Okay, how it's formed. So to start with, every candle goes with time frame. Okay, we have time frames. We have daily time frames. We have weekly, monthly, hourly, minutes. So if I'll go back to my chart, okay, you could see this is a 1 hour chart. We have 4 hour chart. We have daily. Everything depends on what you are looking for. You get it. So now to make this simple, I'm going back to our whiteboard and then we talk about how to construct a candle or how to read a candle, right? So now candlestick starts from somewhere to somewhere, all right? So in a particular time frame, taking a 1 hour chart, for instance, every candle is formed within 1 hour period. You understand? So regarding it's maybe 1 o'clock or an hour, just maybe it's 1 o'clock at this moment. You see something like this. Market opens, you start moving around until that 1 hour is over. Then we have the next time frame. Market opens the next 1 hour, moving around, and then maybe closes. Okay. Now we need to understand what is really happening. So let me start this way. Anytime price opens or time a duration is over, a new candle is formed. And when it starts forming, price starts moving, maybe to go up and then starts coming down. That up that price has gone to is a mark, it's a history, and price has to record it. So if price is returning to where it opened, okay, going down to maybe somewhere lower and then going back up until that duration is over. After that 60 minutes is over to make 1 hour, you see some kind of lines which we call the shadow. Its technical name is a wick. So we have this wick which represents areas that price has or traveled to within that 1 hour period. Okay, so you have something like this, and in case price did this, this is what you have. Price opened where at the top here. Okay, it traveled here as well, but returned back down and then started moving down, creating this body. Price moved here as well, which is a history, and this is where price did what closed at. So if you have this understanding, you know that, oh, if price opened at the high, okay, price opened at the high, and then closes at the low, we have a bearish candle. So to label it, we have the open here, the open, and then the high, okay, and then the low, and then what do we have? We have our close, right? So close. So when you have this, the highs or the areas that is containing just as a line, which is called the history, we name that line a wick. Okay, we name it a wick. That means price traveled there, but price couldn't what stay there for long, but return to a certain area. So we have these wicks, right? So with this wick, we have what we call before that, looking at this area as well, where price moved from up to down, we call it, so this move from up to down, with this, we call this whole black candle the body, which is obvious, called body, right? So if that is the case, we have, so now identifying the properties of this candle. Okay, the properties of this candle, or its main property, is looking at where price opened at, okay, and where price closed at. So when you have this, it tells us that we have what? We have a bearish candle. We have a bearish candle, right? So if you have this, you know that this is a bearish candle. Opposite to what we call a bullish candle, right? Bullish candle is also when price opened at the low, gives you a low, goes back up, gives you a high, and closes at the high. You understand? So as usual, you have your wick, which gives you the low, and then giving you your high. But we have what? Our open, our movement direction up, which is what the body created, and this is the second high, sorry, this is the high, and this is where the close. So if you have this in mind, and this is also what low, right? So with this, we have our open, our low, which is the wick. Let me type the low here. Okay, and this is the wick. This becomes the body, which was formed. Body, the high, which is another wick. Okay, so high. And then the close. All right. So now let me put the highs away, because since we understand that it's a high and a low, okay, the basic part of a candle. So now looking at this, or let me just maintain them, still the same thing. Yeah. All right. So now looking at this, we have our open, okay, price going up and closing at a high. So if you have this, what do we call it? We call it a bullish candle. Okay, price bought, bullish candle. So this is a bullish candle. Now, the property of a bullish candle is when price opens at a low and closes at a high. Simple as that. Okay, price opens at a low, closes at a high. The properties of a bearish candle is when price opens at a high, closes at a low. These are the properties of a bullish candle. So now, let me go deeper a bit, and let's see how best we can make this work out for all of us. Yeah, I want you to understand the candlesticks, and then we We are now going to compare both of them and how we are going to relate them to what one another or each other. Okay, now understanding the candlesticks in a chart, you are always going to find these two candles, either bullish or bearish, and other minor types of candles, but they are basically or normally bullish and bearish candles. So we understand that a bearish candle opens from the high and closes at the low, opens from the high, closes at the low. Okay, and then a bullish candle opens from the low and closes at the high. So if you want to understand how candlesticks moves, comparing them together, if you take these two candles, um, we have price moving down and price moving up. If we say we are going to draw more candles, let me draw more candles and let's see how we can work with them. Okay, so let me make them a bit smaller. Okay, so duration 11 minutes. Okay, all right. So drawing more candles, we have a price opens bearish and closes. Then our next candle maybe opens, close upwards, opens, close upwards. And then we have a open, close, open, close, maybe open, close. Then maybe open, high, open, high. Now, um, so now with this, you have a little idea that price open at the high here give you a turnaround over here. Price turned around here because this is close, open, going high. So turn around here, goes up, price turns around, price turning around, goes up. Now, these areas are what I call rejection points. Okay. Rejection points are where two a bearish and a bullish candles are formed, okay, which tells us that price is moving the opposite direction of the previous candle. So if we are going to talk about rejection point, when we take the first candle, we call this place rejection point, which is a swing low, rejection point, also rejection point, because price came here, closed, rejected, and bought, went up. Price closed here and opened here, rejected the up, came down, price closed, rejected the low, bought. Now this price opened and bought. So this is a continuation. Now price closed here because it rejected here and sold, and then continued selling, and then selling, and then rejected this way low. So with this, we understand that price have been what? Buying. You get it. So this is how we read price. This is how we read the candlesticks to know that okay, price is what? Buying. Now, how are you going to understand this further? I'm going to put more in the on our next video. So kindly subscribe, like our videos, and share it with friends because I have a lot in stock for you. Thank you very much. My name is Pedro, and in my next video, I'm going to show you how price forms its swings. You need nothing on your chart, just candles. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day. Bye.